net zero to attain. Some countries are 2040, some countries are 2050, 60, 70. Britain has set in a discipline of 2050 is the target. How do they achieve? By threefold. The Climate Change Committee has decided and recommending the following. Very interesting to observe as a model. The one is switching over 80% by 2030, 80% electronic vehicles. Between 2030 to 2040, they can accomplish this, in my opinion. And moving on to the heating pumps, instead of individual bills, policy cost is, monitoring it, managing it, controlling it is phenomenal. So setting up heat pumps in every household to reduce the bill. That's an opportunity they want to create. Also reduce the meat consumption. By 2040, they're going to have nearly 25% of the meat consumption will be reduced. This is personal. One can say 2050, again, they will ensure more than 50% is reducing the meat consumption. So carbon emission comes in very many parts of our lifestyle. So one has to focus. That's the message they are giving. Carbon emission is a major threat. If you have to move to net zero, you have to have gradual transition. The policymakers are looking at various options in terms of the reduction of the carbon emission. Even environment has been factored into the overall framework. Trade. If you factor trade and environment together and synergize it in terms of your import and export and making sure you are engaging in the transition activities, there is a possibility of reduction of carbon. That's the message they're giving. So let's look at the best model. Every country has to look at from their configuration, their perspective, and come back with clarity how they're going to do the policy changes to promote the value advantage for their global citizens and also their nationals.